everybody. Welcome back to the Chuck and Lisa Show. We're glad you're here. We hope you enjoy the show. We don't talk politics, but we have a lot of fun. We talk about a lot of topics you will not see in mainstream media. My wife, who still has a tickle in her throat, is just across from me. Everybody say hi, Lisa.
Hi, Lisa.
Hi, Lisa.
Voice you hear in the... what?
I'm glad Lisa's here and not chasing down Joey.
That's true.
Joey Logano.
Joey.
It's a good thing it wasn't Blaney. She wouldn't be here.
Oh, you are right about that.
Yep. The voice you hear in the background is our producer and my co-host on the other show, Darsh. Everybody say Darsh.
Never heard of him. What does he look like? What does he look like? I don't know what he looks like. Show me what he looks like.
Crazy bald head. To quote Marley. Is that an apt description?
Pretty darn close.
See, there it is. That's hilarious. We're glad you're with us, guys. We got some interesting topics to talk about. First of all, I am Chuck Nellis, and I'm all over the internet, as you probably already know. I'm at Chuck Nellis most everywhere. But not Twitter.
Nope, no Twitter.
Not Twatter.
I am Twitterless. They kid me.
Is your name Kenny?
No. Oh, hey. Forgot. Never watched that cartoon much. I am at Chuck Nellis on Gab, Clout Hub, Parler, WeGo, USA.life, MeWe, Codius, and PolitiChatter. And I'm not on Tumblr, which I'm Chuck Nellis Jr., or Getter, which they wouldn't let me have at Chuck Nellis because it was reserved for me and didn't give it to me. So I'm real Chuck Nellis there.
Have you talked to him about that yet?
Huh?
Have you talked to them about that yet?
I can't reach anybody there, man. Their tech staff is like, we don't talk to you. We don't even have one. I can't even get verified there. I see people with 100 followers over there that are verified, and I'm like, how'd you get verified? And I never hear an answer from them. So apparently they just do it when they do it.
Apparently.
I don't get it. Anyway, I'm on Facebook when I'm on Facebook. They keep suspending me. I'm Chuck.Nellis.7 there. Miss Lisa, where can we find you?
Here.
Present.
I'm on Facebook. I'm on Twitter. I'm on nowhere else, really.
That's it.
Not much. I'm on Clout Hub. I haven't been there in forever. I'm on Instagram.
Yeah.
I have
You're on there pretty often.
Yeah, off and on. I'm here. I wrote an article. I write articles for Skirts and Scuffs, which is a motorsports, mostly NASCAR website. I have an Etsy store called Vintage Velma Finds, and I also have a booth in a real store in Burlington, North Carolina. The place is called Consignment Connections, where yesterday I sold 15 Barbie dolls for some reason.
That's awesome.
That's a little crazy.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Takes care of all the grandkids and great-grandkids.
Yeah, I guess somebody needed some Barbie dolls for Christmas, but...
Yep, so exit 143.
143.
Off of 85 and 40.
Yep.
In beautiful Burlington, North Carolina.
You can go eat at the K&W cafeteria right down the hill.
I always like their food.
Yep.
Mr. Dershey, where can we find you, brother?
Well, right now you can find me holding my puppy. Everybody say hi, Bowden.
Aww.
Your puppy smells good.
Hi, Bowden.
I met Bowden last week. 2 weeks ago.
Yep, he smelled good.
Bowden's my assistant producer tonight.
That's cool. He's quiet. I haven't heard him bark yet, have I?
Probably not.
Scout likes to bark.
Anyway, so yeah, nobody cares where I am. So
he does.
Nobody cares where I am. So we're just.
Sadie.
Sadie.
If we had a cat that barked, that would be weird.
Yeah. That's a pretty pup, Hirsch.
Yeah, he's my baby.
When Sadie, our cocker, starts barking, you cannot stop her. She just won't stop.
She's senile.
It's crazy.
She really is.
There's Durst. That's where you can find him. He never wants to tell anybody because he doesn't think people care.
Nobody cares where I'm at.
Prove him wrong and follow him on one of those sites. Durst is on Gab mostly anymore.
Yeah, you got that right. And actually, I've been on Getter a lot. I haven't been on CloudHub too much. I post there, but nobody ever comments or even does anything on CloudHub anymore.
You know me. Tag me. I'll get whatever you say out there. See? Dog, the puppy agrees. So, Miss Lisa has been very busy this week. Checking out what's going on with an article that she posted. Is that Scout? I mean, that's the name of the pup, right?
No, Scout, no. Bowden.
Oh, that's Bowden Bargain?
Yeah, he wanted out of the room, and
he announced his presence. Well, now we know he barks.
Yeah, he does. Not as much as Chief does, but...
No,
yeah.
Chief. I'm sorry, I mixed up the name.
Yeah, Chief is my older one.
Right. And I met him, too.
Yep.
That was so cool meeting you, dude. Alright, so Miss Lisa did an article, and I'm going to let her tell you all about it. She did an interview. You have the floor, Miss Lisa.
Oh, yeah, so back in October, I did a phone interview with Kenny Wallace's wife, Kim. They've been married for... I think they've been together or dating, whatever, for 40 years and married for 37 years. So I got behind and I didn't really have time to transcribe it. And then I really found a pretty good transcription program that I didn't have to pay for. And also, we're kind of waiting till the end of this NASCAR season to post it because we don't really have any material right now. Right. So I wrote it last week, finished it up last week, but they didn't decide to publish it until yesterday. Right.
And how many views do you have on that already, Miss Nellis?
So I posted it yesterday and I tagged Kenny and his wife in it, and he retweeted it. It has 1,218 views right now.
Very good.
So, and Dave Moody also liked it. Dave Moody's
awesome.
Talk show every day on Sirius on the NASCAR channel.
He is like the godfather of radio for NASCAR.
Yep, that's what he calls himself. Yep. Excuse me, I gotta blow my nose.
Yep. So, I've been posting it and reposting it. So if you want to read it, you'll see it everywhere.
And of course, Kenny Wallace goes, "My wife talks about me."
That makes him happy.
Yeah, they're on a cruise right now.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, with all their friends and family. They do that once a year. The one that we could have gone on 10 years ago or whatever.
Hi, Guidance Country. I see you're in the chat room. Everybody, come play in the chat room. That's where we have the most fun. So yeah, Lisa's doing really well. I mean, 1,200 views on an article in 24 hours, basically. Right. 36 hours is
and
really
I try not to make it all about Kenny because our website is about women in NASCAR.
Not the men.
Well, no, it's not men. It's just I didn't want to say, okay, how does it feel to be Kenny Wallace's wife? Blah,
right.
blah, blah, blah.
That would suck.
So we talked about other stuff.
Right, and, like you did with McDowell's.
Right, and Kenny. But, we mostly talked about where they moved. They moved from North Carolina back to St. Louis, where they're from, and when he retired mostly, and how they met, and her wreath business. She makes these wreaths all year. They're like kind of personalized. And you can buy them from her. She's currently closed because it's Christmas and she's done.
Yeah, they're not going to get me yet.
Yeah, so
before then.
No, she's literally like closed right now. I mean, she'll start back up in January or whatever. But you can.
That's cool.
You can even ask her to make specific ones if you. Right. I mean, if you wanted a wreath with like.
Blaney.
A sand shovel on it or something, she would make it, and
Durst would have one with the 21 car.
If you want, yeah, I mean, if you wanted a Wood Brothers wreath, she would make one. It's pretty cool.
There you go, Durst.
She doesn't just make them and then put them on her site and they're all the same.
Mm-hmm.
So that's pretty cool.
That's cool.
She has fun.
I also posted the link to the article in the chat group.
Thank you.
That's excellent. Hi, Fink already. It's good to see you. We've just been talking about our first topic. Lisa wrote an article about with Kim Wallace after doing an interview with her.
Yeah, she was nice.
Yeah, that's cool.
I want to go up to St. Louis and like go to a Cardinals game or something and hang out.
That'd be fun to hang out with Kenny.
Have a beer. He is crazy. He's nonstop.
But then again, so am I.
That boy is wound.
He and I'd have fun.
That boy is wound up.
He'd get me hurt.
He's wound up.
It was like trying to chase Richard Petty around that day. He was wound up. You couldn't catch him. Hey, today in history, December 7th. First of all, a day in infamy. Remember those lost in Pearl Harbor.
Have you ever been there?
I haven't been to Pearl, but I've been, of course, to Hawaii a couple times.
I went. It's pretty crazy. This stuff's still coming up out of the
oil.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
It's crazy. It's very, very sad.
Yeah,
I was mad because there were some people that were like laughing when they were walking around.
That's
like, that's
you don't really laugh at.
Yeah, like that's not right, you big dummies.
You don't do that. Other things happened on December 7th too. Delaware became the first state to ratify the U.S. Constitution. I did not know that was on December 7th, so that's a positive that happened on this date. And of course, Pearl Harbor was attacked by the Japanese Navy in 1941. In 1988, Yasser Arafat recognizes the right of Israel to exist. In 1995, the Galileo spacecraft arrived at Jupiter a little more than 6 years after it was launched. That's a long commute.
Yeah.
I don't want to do that commute.
It got lost.
Was it late?
I don't know. I don't think it was. I remember they had a little bit of trouble orienting the landing or something.
That's why it's a male. So it wouldn't ask it for directions.
Of course. That's funny. Some good famous birthdays today. Johnny Bench. What a catcher.
My grandmother liked him.
He was a hell of a catcher. Larry Bird in 1956.
That's the man right there.
He was a great player. He used to go up against Johnson and MJ, and he took him on. He was a real deal.
Yeah.
And boy, could that boy hit a 3-pointer, couldn't he?
Who?
Larry Bird.
Oh, yeah.
He was a 3-point monster.
Not an attractive man.
No, not in the least. It's a good thing.
He was kind of missing his chin.
1966, C. Thomas Howell, an actor. I don't know him.
He was in, oh gosh. There was some movie that where, like, all of the young guys were in, like, Tom Cruise and oh, just go ahead, I'll tell you.
Okay. In 1973, Terrell Owens was born, a football player. He was a good one. 1987, Aaron Carter. Is that the singing Carter family? I don't know.
What year?
1987.
Yeah, he's Nick Carter's brother, and he's trash.
Oh, is he? Okay.
No.
And 1988, Emily Browning. Don't know her either.
The Outsiders.
Oh, that's what.
Remember that movie? And like Tom Cruise and all these people were in it.
Yeah.
Well, he was in it.
Oh, that's.
He was also married to Cheech and Chong, Tommy Chong's daughter.
Oh, really?
Yeah, briefly.
You know, an interesting little factoid that not many people know. Tommy Chong actually has 2 very cool groups on MeWe.com. I read his stuff and he cracks me up almost every day. You said that,
I think, one time.
I told you that.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't ever say it on the line.
Okay.
But, I mean, Tommy Chong's got his own, then he's got another one that he does called Cheech and Chong. They're pages, actually. And if you belong to MeWe or want to see the hilarity that is Tommy Chong, go there.
Cool.
Yeah, I think that's a bonus. All right, so what are the...
he was also an E.T.
Oh, was he?
He was like one of the older kids' friends or something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Top 10 names for dogs and cats in 2021 release.
Is Dave on there?
Dave's not here.
Dave's not here.
Man.
Dave's not there or here.
Or Bowden's not on there either.
Dave's not anywhere, sadly. All right. Number 1. Let's start at number 10. Lola.
What?
Lola.
Oh, I thought. Okay.
Number 9. Molly. Number 8. Cooper. Number 7. Bailey. Bailey's been around forever.
Yeah. They sound like children
We've
names.
got 3 Baileys in our neighborhood.
Yeah. Yeah, my sister had a dog named Bailey like 20 years ago. Number 6 is Daisy. Daisy's a very old dog name.
Yeah.
Max. That's as old as it gets, too. My parents had a Max.
Never had a Max.
My brother has a Daisy. He's a little poodle.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
It's a good name. I love Lucy. Lucy's number 4.
We had a Lucy dog.
Yeah?
Yep.
Number 3 is Charlie. Your dog.
Charlie?
Your daughter's dog. Tell her that.
Yep.
Number 2 is Luna.
Luna.
For your crazier dogs, that's a perfect name. For
Yeah.
your lunatic.
Howl with the moon.
And number 1, any guesses?
Spot.
Rover.
Bella.
Marley.
Bella.
Oh.
Bella?
No, Marley's a great name.
Bella?
Bella, yeah.
Isn't it like one of the number top 10 girls' names too right now?
Well, they're naming. Well, some people see their dogs like their kids nowadays.
I know.
You know?
I know.
So they give them real people names.
Bella.
Dersh. Let's see who's here. Daryl's here. Dave Weir's not. Oh, Dave is here. Dave Weir is here. We had a cat named Dave, and he disappeared, unfortunately. So our Dave is not here, but your Dave is here. Welcome. Let's see. Anybody got any comments, questions? Dersh, I think this is. If you have your questions, let's do them sooner than later tonight.
Not ready.
No, okay. Still writing as we speak.
Shut up, Chuck.
All right. So much for that interesting.
Yeah,
that.
Okay.
Ho.
Stop calling people a hoe.
Remember when they made me the Santa Dude ho?
Yeah.
Santa Dude. That was down in Key West. They had a Santa convention down there, and they decided I looked like Santa more than most of them, and I didn't have to add a beard.
Speaking of Key West.
Speaking of Santa, actually. Oh, you could do Key West next. 5,000 people ran through Liverpool as the city's Santa Dash staged a return. All these people dressed in Santa outfits.
That's pretty cool.
And apparently one that's dressed as a dinosaur.
Huh?
And apparently one dressed as a dinosaur.
I saw that too.
That's funny. Why are there blue Santas? Is that a thing in England?
That's the Duke Santa.
Must
No, look at all of them.
Remember, we met the Duke Santa.
Yeah, but there's a lot.
Yeah,
That must be a British thing.
Maybe it's a...
yeah, that's weird. Probably half of them are blue.
Yeah, that must be a British thing. I'm going to have to look that up.
Well, I don't know what a Blue Santa means. Sounds like a good name for a song, though.
Blue Santa?
Blue Santa. Anyway. That's kind of cool.
Lisa's got a dinosaur sticking out of her head right now.
Do I? Nice.
Everybody needs one. Santa's popping up out of her head.
Oh, I do.
It looks like Alien.
I got a headache.
Oh, welcome. It's good to see you, Dave. He says the first time he's joined us. We have a lot of fun. It's not real serious. We just talk about a lot of interesting things you are not going to hear in the news.
Nope.
Let's see. So, Santa's groovy. Any comments on the Santas?
No, I'm just trying to figure out why they have blue. Oh, they're only allowed to have 500 blue ones.
Why?
I don't know. I'm looking it up right now.
All right.
No, you can talk amongst yourselves.
Talk amongst yourself. Well, I'll move on to the next subject while you're looking that up, and then you can tell me. What was I was supposed to say something else.
Are those Santas sad?
You know, they don't look like the happiest Santas.
Everybody wants the blue suits. So the first 500 people get the blue suits. and then everybody else.
Oh, they give them the suits.
You have to pay to be in it.
Oh.
So, yeah. So they have 500 blue suits. They get those first, and then everybody else gets red ones.
Why would you want a blue Santa?
So you could,
unless you want the Duke.
So you could show off and say, like, look, I signed up first.
No.
I don't know.
That's weird.
Because very silly boys.
That's true.
That's so
I don't know.
weird. It's so weird.
They're weird in England like that.
I found a very interesting story earlier today, and I didn't quite know what to make of it, but I quickly found a pun to go with it. They found Pink Floyd's house on the dark side of the moon, apparently. China sends a lunar rover to investigate strange, mysterious house on the far side of the moon. It's gotta be Pink Floyd, right?
Yeah. If it's on the dark side, it's on the dark side, yeah.
Well, there's a picture, and you can see the square in it.
Yeah.
They said it would take 2 miles for the rover to get to it.
And?
2 days.
2 miles in 2 days.
No, 2 days. Yeah. Even though the object's just 250 feet away. They must not have very good cameras in China. This picture...
It's not real.
First of all, you have to believe China actually has a rover on the moon, which
right.
I find difficult to believe right off the bat.
Right. That could actually be one of the desert areas of China at night.
Could also be a green.
I don't see many craters.
Could be a green screen.
That could be that. You never know with China. But I laughed. I was like, oh, Pink Floyd's Dark Side of the Moon. They found it. Great album, by the way, if you don't know it. And great album if you do know it.
Oh, yeah. That's just
I wish you were here, but...
There's no way with all the stuff that you had up there scanning the moon surface that our satellites and astronauts would miss a structure like that on the moon. I just don't believe this at all.
Who built it?
A couple answers on the Blue Christmas possibility. Think already says Americans wear red. Other cultures have different garb. Brits have Father Christmas. So yeah, that could be like Father Christmas instead of whatever. I don't know. Or it could just be first 500 people get the blue ones. So I'd be like, I want to be for 1,000.
Yeah.
Give me a red one. And they also have Boxing Day. Boxing Day is actually interesting. It's the day after Christmas, and the reason that day became is because the servants got that day off. They had to serve the masters on Christmas Day, but the next day was their day to celebrate Christmas.
Why is it called Boxing Day?
I don't know the reason for that. I do remember the story, though, of how it came about.
Uh-oh. Darcy's getting
Are you getting robbed?
No. My dogs are going to relieve themselves.
Woo!
If you know what I mean.
So anyway, I'll leave that house in China on the dark side of the moon, and we'll move on to something else.
You know what it is?
What?
It's the wee chat room of the moon.
It's a porta potty.
It's an outhouse.
It would be the funniest thing in the world if they found a porta potty on the moon.
It is funny.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, left there by the astronauts.
Yeah.
I had to go tinkle.
I was gonna make a joke about it being a Chinese restaurant.
That's not right. Where would they get their kitty cats?
Well,
Right.
Oh, it's where they had the Pet Rock building station. Alright, what would you do if you were going through a drive-thru and Chevy Chase was there?
I would leave.
Really?
Yeah, they charge more for the blue suits, by the way.
Do they really?
They did in 2017.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
You didn't find out why.
I don't live in England.
Well, I know, but you're a super stalker on
I can't.
internet.
Well, maybe I'll figure it out.
Yeah. Chevy Chase was in South Carolina for a special screening of guess what movie? National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. So what did he do? He, after getting a bite to eat at the Raising Cane's restaurant in Charleston, he decided to go to work behind the counter. He put on a Santa hat and began taking orders at the cash register before moving to the drive-through line. Chevy also had time to chat with his new co-workers and joke with some customers during his quote-unquote shift. That's pretty funny. People enjoyed it, apparently. I'd be like, dude, you're old. Wait, I'd look in the mirror and go, wait, I'm old.
They added the blue Santa suits in 2010 by public demand.
We don't know Santa.
This is.
He wants to know.
I want to know.
Well, we may be talking about that throughout the show, so we'll continue doing other stuff too. Got your questions for me yet, Mr. Dershey? Not yet. Hey, all good. Hey, put up that picture of that dinosaur that they found. So I thought this was really cool. Cat in the fiddle, the cow jumped over the moon. What? Yeah, we talked about racing at the later part of the show, David. If you like racing, you'll like this. We just talked about it early in the show because my wife doesn't write a new article every day.
What?
That's why we started off the show with
no, I don't. I have a job.
Thing. Anyway, see that dinosaur on the screen? That is a close relative of the Ankylosaurus. Ankylosaur. You know, the Ankylosaur is the one with a big ball at the end of its tail that it could thrash enemies with it, like a, what's that medieval thing?
Mace?
Yeah. Except on this one, it's got a flat tail, but it's got sharp edges on it.
Ow!
I know.
So it could slice you?
Yeah, it slices and dices.
Nice.
Yep. So I could see that would be I'm not sure if I'd rather take on the ball or that tail of scales.
How about neither?
How about neither? It's dead. But my daughter grew up as a huge fan of dinosaurs. Everything, she knew everything dinosaur, and she'll still tell you if you'll let her.
Every kid does, don't they?
Oh, but some are obsessive about it. Mine was definitely obsessive about it.
My grandson
we had
is.
A ton of plastic dinosaurs around the house.
My grandson's definitely obsessive with dinosaurs.
You know what? There are worse things to do. We're always going to need paleontologists.
Why?
To figure out what the hell we did wrong.
Not going there.
Alright, so it's got the basic cranial characteristics, and the body is basically an ankylosaur. But the pelvic area and the leg structure is that of a stegosaur, which they've discovered used to base a new lineage of animals. Wow, it separated the animals. There's so many different ones that they're still figuring out, you know? Because it does look like a stegosaurus in ways.
Partially.
I think it's a tumor.
It must be a tumor.
You got a tumor. So that's the dinosaur segment of our show. Do any of you guys like dinosaurs?
I do.
Apparently the dog does.
Daryl says Lisa has many jobs and skills. I was actually telling somebody about this the other day. Hi.
Sure. Do you keep hearing a car door?
No.
Okay.
Lisa has a full-time job. On top of that, she's got a physical store. She's got.
Well, I have a booth. I have a booth in a store.
You've got two booths, really.
Yeah, I do.
She's got two booths in a store. She does a radio show. And what else do you do? And you're right, of course.
I'm a soccer registrar.
And you're a soccer registrar.
And I write a motorsports column.
Yeah. You have a very, very full docket.
And I have an online store.
Oh, right. I forgot about that, too.
And I have to cook you food.
Just to keep me alive.
I have to keep him from playing in traffic.
But I like playing in traffic. I think already likes dinosaurs slow cooked and smoked with a little garlic. Don't forget the butter.
I bet
Everything's better with butter.
Hershey would eat a smoked dinosaur, I bet.
Yeah.
No, you wouldn't.
Absolutely.
You just smoke it in your smokers.
I eat smoked dinosaur all the time. They're called alligator tail.
Yes.
Tastes like chicken.
Yeah, you are in Florida, so I guess is alligator expensive or not expensive?
I had alligator once.
It's not expensive and it's absolutely delicious.
Yeah?
I had it once.
Never had it.
I had it once I was in Florida.
That makes sense. Well, not with me, though.
Yeah, that's very
No,
popular.
my whole life was not with you, because otherwise I'd only be 14.
Already then.
No, it was like, it was like 30, it was like 30 years ago, and I had to go to a Domino's convention in Orlando because somebody else couldn't go. So I was last choice, but they're like, oh, you can go instead because the ticket's already paid for.
Right.
But we got to go to some restaurant and they had alligator.
Far out.
Where did you go to the convention center?
I don't know. I just remember we stayed at the Dolphin at Disney, and I think it was pretty new. And I had to take my son, who was like 5 or 6 weeks old. So we had to hire a babysitter for him at the Dolphin. And then I called my sister, who lived. Where did she live? She lived somewhere near Cape Canaveral, I think. Mm-hmm. She had just moved down there, so hey, do you want to come over and hang out with me for a couple days? Because she didn't have a job, so she did, and so I didn't have to go to any of the things. They just wanted me to use the plane.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I did go. I went down and I walked around and looked at things. But
yeah. So it was in the hotel you were in?
I think it was. I'm not really sure.
You stayed drunk.
No, I had a baby.
I know, I'm kidding.
I do remember we went to that place where they sing at you when you're eating.
I hate that. I really do. That's my...
It was like
it irritates me.
It was like some Italian restaurant at Disney where they like sing opera at you or something. But that was a long time ago.
Right. If they got a good opera singer, I wouldn't mind.
It was okay. I think they liked the waitress. They were, the guys were like flirting with her and stuff.
Of course. Let's see. Let me go to my next story.
Okay.
Any questions from everybody in the ballpark? Nope, they're quiet. Talk, people. Talk amongst yourself. Alright. Customer surprises a Dunkin' Donut employee with a fully furnished house after being evicted from her home.
That's very nice.
How cool is that? A Dunkin' Donut employee in I don't know whether they bought it for her or rented.
I think probably rented it for and let her live there. Is my guess.
That's what I'm thinking. It's like what they did with when we used to be in that business.
Because otherwise, you probably couldn't afford to pay all the taxes and stuff,
right?
Maintenance, all that.
Right. A Dunkin' Donut employee in Ohio is expressing her gratitude after a Christmas miracle happened to her. Ebony Johnson told ABC that the woman she befriended in the drive-thru ending up giving her a fully furnished home. When Suzanne Burke found out that her friend Ebony had recently been evicted from her home, she knew she had to do something. With the help of local organizations and designers, Suzanne was able to surprise Ebony and her kids with a new, fully furnished home. Truly a Christmas miracle. She says, I'm so thankful we're back in our home. The Lord really looked out for me because I kept praying and saying, could I be at home before Christmas? Yes, ma'am, you can. You are. So they met 3 years ago. And this lady, Suzanne, goes every morning. And she's worked in the drive-thru for 3 years, so I guess they always see each other.
The only person that didn't mess up her order, I bet.
Yeah, exactly. Suzanne noticed that Ebony was absent for a few weeks. She reached out to her. She learned that Ebony had been evicted from her not healthy home and had nowhere to live. That's a problem. Suzanne asked for help from a New Life Furniture Bank, which is used furniture. We love used furniture, don't we?
Yeah.
That's the way to buy
A
it.
lot of people don't keep their furniture very long.
I know. And you can find it in such good shape. So they ended up working together to fully furnish and decorate the new home for her and her kids that was move-in ready. The final result was unveiled to Johnson and her family on Friday, and the emotional moment was captured by the station. She says, "Thank you all so much. Thank you for helping me."
It was nice.
Yeah.
That's nice. That's really nice. Oh,
I like the nice stories.
yeah.
There's so much crap in the world. You know, that you gotta have some happy stuff.
It's a pretty nice house, too.
Oh, Dave Weir left.
Hi, Dave. Dave's not here.
Dave's not here again. We have a lot of that.
Oh, he had to go eat dinner.
Yeah, that's a good excuse. Alright, Thirst. Still working on those questions?
Let's go to NASCAR, Chuck.
Not done yet. We're not getting questions tonight. They'll be next week.
That's fine. I don't care.
I don't care either. I'm kidding. What the heck are Apple tags? They're
Like
like
those tiles.
they're like your tiles.
Yeah, but you stick them on things.
Right.
I think. And they just came out.
There's a problem with them. Carjackers are using these things to track high-end vehicles to steal them later. New York Regional Police have identified 5 cases where thieves followed their potential targets with the tracker. I guess York would be England?
Don't know.
So they're sticking them on the car and then...
Get them on the car,
They're not-
and then I guess they're tracking the car.
Yeah, they just found a place to put the magnet on.
There has to be some sort of loophole in this. Like, otherwise, why wouldn't they just have been doing this the whole time with like the tiles and things?
That could end up being really bad because political people could have their cars tagged and everything else. And
They do anyway.
no, I mean, but they could, have these things put on them and they could get dead. Frankly,
Get dead.
get dead.
I
They
bet
get tagged.
Hollywood,
That's what
too.
they're called.
Man. Paparazzi could hunt down, just tag the limo or car or whatever.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah, exactly.
it could be
Exactly.
really bad.
Serious harassment. Anyway,
I
not
don't
a
know.
fan.
I guess they're gonna figure it out.
Yeah, not a fan.
Supposedly, it's supposed to be have a privacy thing.
Yeah, but how
Yeah.
can you stop it? If you're
I don't know.
stuck to your car,
I don't know.
it's just that's an issue.
Yeah,
That's not good at all.
yeah. I'm not a fan of that. That could have really negative repercussions. I mean, it makes sense on a keychain, but why would they make it with a magnet? You're afraid your refrigerator is going to walk out the door?
It said it has a magnet.
Yeah, but they could just stick a
Think-
magnet on it.
Had a magnet on the back.
Just
I don't know.
glue a magnet on it, right?
Yeah, that'd be easy if it didn't have one.
Right.
Yeah.
Now it's time for NASCAR stuff, racing stuff. We already talked about Lisa's.
Well, mine was about racing.
What are the numbers up to?
Hold on.
Stuart Haas Racing has announced on Friday, December 10th,
12/27.
as an announcement to make at Indianapolis Speedway on December 10th.
That's Friday.
Tony Stewart and Chase Briscoe will be there. What does that tell you?
They're getting married. Oh wait, Tony just got married.
They're hiring Blaney.
Chase, yeah, Chase may end up racing in Indy, maybe.
Maybe.
He's the one that's also done Trans Am and everything else very well. What else has Tony done lately?
He got married.
He did. And what else did he do?
He's making a deal with Dodge. He's going Dodge.
I hear that.
The drag racing team.
Yeah.
They wear dresses.
Lisa loved that pun line. She's said it so many times now.
I love it.
That's interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if he goes, because you know Tony Stewart is an Indy champion.
Yeah.
I didn't really know that.
Before he ever went to NASCAR, he was a champion in the Indy series.
Yeah, I didn't really know that because I wasn't watching NASCAR before he got there.
Right, right.
Alan must have come back in and co-produced.
My next sniglet just surprises the hell out of me. Of all the available drivers that are out there, the new RPM Richard Petty GMS team, who did they hire for their second car? They didn't hire the Benedetto.
Nope.
They didn't hire a couple other available drivers.
Nope.
They hired Mr. Wreck-A-Lot, Ty Dillon.
It's a seriously stupid band. Sorry.
Why? You got a great driver in Eric Jones. He can win and has won before.
Yeah.
Ty Dillon?
Well, they already have Eric Jones. They can't hire him
No,
again.
I mean, but who do you get with Eric Jones? You get an older driver or somebody that's going to be able to teach him something.
Oh no!
Kind of like the one.
You mean like Newman doesn't have a job?
Right, like Newman would have been a good choice. He could teach Eric Jones the tricks of driving.
Can you say nepotism?
Oh, we forgot to mention the part that their cars, they come from Richard Childress, who was who? His grandfather.
Pop pop.
Pop pop. No nepotism in that deal at all, is there?
No, come on, Chuck.
Don't speak the driver.
No. Not possible.
I think I already suggest buy a scanner for RF and check your car frequently.
Oh, good point.
Good idea.
I don't think anybody wants to steal my cars.
Why not?
They're old and rickety.
That was still Chuck's truck.
You have a Mustang convertible that everyone says is gorgeous.
Yeah, but they're not gonna steal it.
That was still Chuck's truck. Apparently, there's no parts for it anywhere.
I bought them all already.
You could part it out.
They're all in Chuck's truck, so.
It may look like an old state truck, but every damn part on it's new.
I'm going to tell you, we actually saw that truck exactly like yours was still a DOT truck when we were traveling through Virginia. Yeah.
Yep, that's where
it came from, buddy.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I'm gonna keep that thing forever. That thing will outlast you and me and our grandchildren.
Yeah, we were on the highway rolling and rolled right past it. I was like,
"That's so
Chuck?
funny."
Is that you, Chuck? Yeah.
I told you I'm just gonna throw you in the truck bed and throw some dirt on top of you and plant flowers.
Yeah. Just leave me in the driver's seat.
No, you have to go lay in the truck bed.
No, prop me up in the seat.
Well, how am I supposed to drive the truck?
Well, when you get there.
Get where?
Wherever you're going to bury me.
In the yard.
Or, you're going to need a big hole for that truck.
I'm not burying the truck. I'm burying you in the bed of the truck.
What are you going to do with the rest of the truck?
Leave it in the yard with flowers in it.
She's going to make me a planter, man.
Yeah.
You know what she will do? She won't bury me. She'll put me in the bed of the truck and put dirt over that.
I'm planting flowers.
And I will fertilize the farm. I've been told that before.
That's flowers.
This is
That's hilarious.
What?
As I was mentioning, Richard Pody.
Richard Pody?
Richard Pody?
Richard Potty.
Richard Potty merged with GMS Racing. And the combined name is now going to be called Petty GMS. Dersh, Petty that's not the first time Petty's merged with somebody else, is it?
No.
No? Remember he did it before? And he outlived the guy that he was...
Who?
What's his name?
I don't know.
Shoot. I can't... ends with a G. Not Ganassi, but it was something else.
No, he's still alive.
No, I can't remember the guy's name. Anyway, that partnership ended. So now it's been Richard Petty Motorsports again, and now they're merging with Petty GMS, so it's Petty GMS Motorsports. So now they got two drivers. One's a good driver, one is, what the hell are you thinking? Junior is going to race at Martinsville next spring.
He is. Maybe we'll go see him.
In the Xfinity Series. And guess who his sponsor is going to be, Dersh?
No idea.
Hellman's.
Hellman's?
Yeah, they've sponsored him a lot of times. Remember that yellow and blue Hellman's car he's won in?
Try to forget.
I thought you liked Junior.
I do like Junior. I don't like Hellman's.
Wait.
Ugly Hellman's cars.
Motorsports was Richard Petty Motorsports from 2009 to 2021?
No.
What? It says it right
that
now.
Doesn't make sense.
It says that.
It's good. In other news, McBubba.
McBubba! I want my Bubba Happy Meal toy!
They're going to have to make a McBubba meal.
I want my Bubba Happy Meal toy.
McDonald's has expanded its partnership with 23XI or XL, which is it? XI Racing.
It's XI because it's 11.
Oh, right. Racing. Sponsoring Bubba Wallace in the Daytona 500. McDonald's has a long history of sponsoring drivers. They've been good for NASCAR.
That's a waste of money right there.
Waste were speculating that they might sponsor the whole series before this year, but they went a different direction.
So Chuck, you're speaking
Yes,
of Dale Jr.
Yeah.
Remember I bought a really expensive classic Dale Jr. Coca-Cola car, and I showed it to you, and I was like, I wasn't sure if I was going to take it out of the box or just leave it because it's brand new in the original wrapping.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. He took it out of the box.
Bowden made the decision for me.
Oh, did he?
Oh, no. Did he chew on the box?
Look at the box.
Oh, I gotta see this.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no! It's no longer perfect.
Oh, no.
Take it out. No.
Don't play with it.
I took it out. I took it out because Bowden made the decision. Bowden said, I want to see the damn car, so open the box. And I said, no, Bowden, I don't want to open the box. And then I came back later, and the box was halfway open because
And Bob made the decision for
Bowden
you.
made the decision. It was up to him, apparently.
Very nice, very nice. The other cool thing is Keselowski, as you know, Brad Keselowski, who had been with Penske forever, is now going to be with Fenway Roush Fenway Racing.
Fenway.
Ralph Fenway.
And they
RFK, which is so weird.
released their 2022 paint scheme, and it's pretty badass color. It's black and blue, and it's got this swoopy
It's
design
like
to it.
Batman.
It's kind of like Batman. Yep. And let's see. Oh, Chase did a bad thing.
Oh, no.
Chase Elliott, he did something very horrible, Dersh. You want to hear?
Yeah.
He made a pass for the win, and he got penalized for breaking the rules, doing something or other in Nitro Rallycross. All the guys are getting into this. They're like little Corollas and little Civics and stuff, and they got these massive handbrakes that they use to to turn around corners. And apparently the guys are really enjoying doing this in their off season. And it is entertaining. Scott Speed used to be in that.
Yeah.
He's an owner now, I believe.
No, that's, what's his name? Pastrana. What is that? Oh, that's
Yeah. One other neat story I came across. Remember Matt Tift?
brain tumor.
The guy that had a brain tumor, and he ended up having to quit racing because he had an epilepsy problem.
From the, yeah.
He has been named to Forbes 30 under 30 list. That's impressive.
'Cause he's an owner
He's a
now.
team owner now. How cool is that?
That's very cool.
Well, he does come from a ton of money, but I don't think that's the reason why he's being successful. Otherwise, they'd just say his daddy.
Or his co-owners with BJ McCall.
Right. Yep. So let's see, what else we got? Who wants to talk about something?
Like what?
Oh, Dershey! There's a picture of me hugging Dershey there. That was a cool day.
Yeah, it was.
See Dershey's awesome truck in the background? Dershey's a badass.
Oh, Durst, they passed this rule in North Carolina. Apparently there's this thing called the Carolina squat that you do to your truck, where you make the front tires taller than the back tires.
Yeah, you take the back
And it's very dangerous because people can't see the lights correctly, and because you can run over people and all that good stuff. So they made that illegal this week, I think.
Well, good. They should.
It looks stupid too.
I think so too.
Yeah, it does look dumb. They had that style in the 50s as well.
Yeah.
A lot of the dragsters.
Well, apparently it's
They said that, the bigger back wheel than the front wheel. That's
yeah.
you see that
But this
a lot.
one makes it's funny. They call it a squat. It does. It makes it look like your truck is taking a poop. That's pretty classy.
Truck poop. We managed to get poop injected into the shell.
Well,
at that point, do you know what you should be saying to her, Hershey?
What the poop are you talking about?
Well, she wants to poop on your lawn.
I do not want to poop on your lawn.
So at that point, Hershey said,
"Get off my lawn!"
There you go. We're very silly around here. We don't have anything specific that we necessarily talk about or do. Let's see. I have covered all the major stories that I wanted to talk about. I had some other stuff backed up in case we got a little tight on time. Dersh, what's up with the pups?
He wants another box to eat.
He wants to come back in and co-produce. He's not happy about it. He likes his daddy. He wants to hang out.
I got one more cool sports story for you. High school basketball team adds the wrong number. Ends up FaceTiming Tom Brady and the Buccaneers.
Ah!
I saw that. That was awesome.
How cool is that?
Did he talk to him?
Yeah.
He actually, they got one of the defensive players. The number was for a defensive player, and the guy was in the locker room. So he was like, "Hey, you want to meet some of the guys?" And so he started going around and introducing all the players that were in the locker room. And Brady just happened to come in, and he's like, "Hey, there's Tom." So they introduced him to Tom.
Nice.
Yeah.
Do you want a real quick truck story?
Yeah, sure.
My buddy Lisa Drake, who's the COO of Ford North America, says that there's huge interest in the F-150 Lightning, the electric truck.
Yeah.
In the U.S., I think it's the pre-orders, 200,000 pre-orders.
Dang.
For the electric.
That's the pure electric. It's not the Maverick, which is the
200,000.
right?
Uh-huh.
The Maverick's a hybrid, right?
I don't know.
The Maverick is a hybrid.
Yeah, the Maverick is a hybrid. That's the one I want. The Maverick is sweet.
This one's electric.
Makes sense.
They want to be the second biggest electric vehicle manufacturer in the world.
They're going racing mostly, I think.
I don't know.
Drag racing a quarter mile at a time, an electric car would be killer.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
They say they're going to produce around 600,000 electric vehicles per year.
If they use it for the Baja 500, they'll find it's dead halfway through the track. Oops. We're going to need another truck.
Yeah, I don't think I want a fully electric, but I definitely like the hybrids.
Yeah, I was with Chevy when the first hybrid truck was introduced. I don't know if you remember that. It was around 2003 or 4. And it was clumsy then, but it had real potential. And when you stomped on it from go, by the time that engine kicked in, you were hauling butt.
Yeah.
So yeah, that hybrid makes absolute sense because I mean a car that gets 20 miles a gallon, like your Mustang, if it was hybrid, honey.
What?
If your car was a hybrid,
Mhm.
you'd get about 50 miles a gallon.
That's nice.
Yeah, my wife gets like 46 miles a gallon with her Escape hybrid.
Yeah,
Cool.
it's amazing. And you know, and if you want horsepower to go on top of that, just put a supercharger in, or a turbocharger, because those things add wicked power without taking up much space. You get me talking about engines, we're done. We'll
Yeah.
talk all night long. It's true. All right. What are we talking about? Cigarette. I was told I'd get the Maverick. You ordered one. Dealership has some in stock, not what I ordered. I asked her why I have to wait. I ordered one in August, and people just walking and.
Ask who? Lisa Drake? Well, like, she's not like my best friend, but
No.
he said ask her why I have to wait.
Her at the dealership.
No, I think he meant for me to ask her.
Okay.
But I don't. You should ask the dealership.
The biggest problem they're having right now is supply line. They're having a big problem getting the cube.
But that's not his point. His point is people are getting them before he is.
Yeah, well, special orders. I don't know. They probably had a certain amount in certain setups that they just wanted to push out first.
You're just going into...
Well, that's how they used to do it in Chevy Land.
You're going into salesperson mode. It's called CYA.
No.
Huh.
No, it's called the way they push certain vehicles in, and then when they start getting towards the back, then they start interjecting the special orders. They don't do them right off the bat. Unlike the way it used to be in the old days.
In the old days?
Well, in the old days, if you did a special order, yours went right in line right then.
Yeah.
Yeah, it didn't go in line. It got built like the next week. Yeah. So, and that's the truth.
That's all.
Chris, you got any questions for me?
Yeah, what's that sticker above your head?
It's almost 8 o'clock.
Buy that sticker.
We're not doing questions
Buy
now.
the sticker. Be American, buy American.
Yeah.
It's on Louise's page on eBay. Oh, I forget you had the one there too.
What, eBay?
Louise's got so many pages.
I don't have anything else for sale on my eBay site right now, though. Just that.
It's $5 for my sticker. It's about that big.
It's a bumper sticker.
It's a bumper sticker, and it's really cool and it looks really good on.
But you could put it on your refrigerator. You could put it over your mouth.
You can put it over your husband's or wife's mouth.
But that would probably not be nice. That would not be nice.
Put over Chuck's camera.
Yeah. Trust me, unless we're on this show, I've got an I Love Dog sticker over my camera so nobody can ever see me.
At work, I have a camera, and I have this little rubber brain. It's like one of those exerciser things.
Yeah.
And I put it in front of my camera when I'm working, and then I take it down when we have meetings, except one day I forgot. And I'm like, what is that thing? And I was like, it's my brain.
It's my brain.
It's my brain.
That's hilarious.
I forgot to move my brain.
Well, I hope we made it through the show without any technical issues. I am praying for this in the next half hour.
We didn't have any job.
For the right side of politics. We are getting ready to wrap this puppy up, and I want to make sure you guys can join us.
Don't wrap up puppies. That's not nice.
They wrapped up a pony.
Don't wrap up puppies.
In the commercial, they wrapped up a pony.
That's not our problem.
Alright, so Dershowitz and I will be back on at 8:30 doing the right side of politics, and that show we talk all politics. We won't be talking about any puppies there.
No puppy. No puppy
probably.
for you?
No puppy. What am I saying?
Well, I just found out why there was traffic on the way home, but I'll tell you later.
Okay.
Okay.
Have a great night, everybody. Please join us again next week for the Chuck and Lisa show, where you will not get any politics. We just have fun.
Yeah.
And you know, as crazy as this dang world is right now,
And you'll like it.
a little fun is a good thing.
And you'll like it.
Yep.
Yeah, you'll listen, you'll like it, or Chuck will come to your house.
Have you got the link yet?
Oh, no.
Oh, Chuck, now you asked for the link.
I already did.
I got a link for you. Trust me. Hey,
I just sent it to you. I'll make your life easy. Post that.
oh, that's YouTube. You got the other one.
You are complicated.
You got the where's the Rumble?
Hold on. Working on it. Rumble. There's Rumble. And here is Rumble. So you can see the Chuck, the right side of politics on different sites. You can see us either on YouTube, if you don't mind YouTube, or if you hate YouTube, watch us on Rumble.
You know where I watch it?
Where?
Nowhere.
Yeah. she's sneaking and watching it in the middle of the night.
Yeah, that's it. It's when it's because I can't sleep. It makes me go to sleep.
There you go.
No, I don't watch it.
All right, you guys, click those links. We
Bye,
are going to
Lisa.
get we the chat room.
Yeah, you know what?
Why?
Shut up, Chuck.
Hey, I didn't hear that all day.
I said it earlier,
Oh,
actually.
did you? I
Yeah.
didn't hear it.
Yeah.
I love you, bro. See you in a half an hour.
All right, love you, Lisa. Bye, baby.
Bye, Poppy.
We will see you guys next week. Thank you for joining us. Look forward to you very soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye.